Asian guy. They got this guy. They got a black guy. And she was like, I want the black guy.
Uh-oh. Once you go black, you never go back.
So anyway, they ended up like doing virtual reality with some kink, and she ended up strangling him to death.
He died.
He died.
Oh, gosh.
Yes. So at the end of the show, like the writer comes in and he talks about how he came up with the idea. And he's like, I got the virtual reality glasses for my son. And I wanted to explore like how all of this technology like influences relationships. Like they came to this cabin to reconnect, but he could not disconnect from, virtual reality when he could have been living in reality. So that was a good episode. And the one after that one was even more funny. You need to watch it. It's called The Guest Book on TBS.
I will be looking out for that. Remind me when you watch it.
Okay.
So I can, start watching it.
Yes. And listeners, y'all need to watch it too. It's hilarious.
Okay. So to our business buzz, I have a friend that started a business called Twisted Collars, and it's spelled TWYSTED Collars, COLLORS, and it's twistedcollars.com, spelled the same way I just did. And him and his wife started a business with bow ties, regular ties, and they're pre-tied already, so you don't have to like tie the tie. And they're like tied in all these cool, funky ways. And they're customizable however you want it to meet your needs with your suits and everything. And he has some really nice ties. And I started noticing his ties at church. I'm like, wow, your tie's tied a different way every Sunday. Like, how are you doing that? Mm-hmm. So it pretty much came about when his wife sent him like a video on how to tie your tie 100 different ways or whatever. And so that kind of sparked an idea. And they started a business out of it. And they're pre-tied. And so you don't always have to tie it back like that. Because, like when you buy a dress and it's tied perfectly, you don't want to like untie it. But you have to. So it's like super cool the way that they tie it. So you can check them out online and order some tied. Because they're tied to perfection.
Oh, I like that.
Super cool. So I'm going to show you. You have to check this out.
And send me the link.
Yes.
So I can put it in the show notes.
Yes. And then, we call your husband cufflinks sometimes. So you can get him like a cool tie.
So he can act cufflinky.
Yes.
Like.
Look at that. And then you can get him some cufflinks.
Oh,
maybe Versace. Girl, he'll be extra that night.
He will be extra.
Mm-hmm.
Because he act brand new.
I done start playing music.
I know.
That's kind of jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
That's on their website.
Okay.
All right now, Larry. That's Tiffany's husband.
Okay.
Oh, we still talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So, do you have the fairy moments?
Oh, I don't know if this was an old fairy moment or a new fairy moment. Did you see that Serena Williams was wanting some Italian food?
Oh, yeah. Her husband flew her to
Italy.
Yeah.
Is that new or old? My husband said it was old.
It happened
news.
a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, that is like relationship goals.
It really is.
Because, first
Alexis be doing it.
Oh, I need a billboard. He's like bringing this whole marriage thing up to a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to be like, oh, I want some Italian food. And be like, okay.
Like, I want to be like, babe, I want some French pastry. I want some croissant. Okay, let's go to Paris. Okay.
You don't have to worry about PTO time or nothing. Just go.
Just go.
I just thought that was a fairy moment. Like, it seems like whatever she asks for, she gets. And it's just like beautiful.
It is. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And I just thought that was an amazing story. Mm-hmm. I'd be late getting news sometimes, but I was like, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm. Like, I want to be like, husband, I would like some Fresca.
And then he go pick up some.
I know. Let's go to Mexico. Or, hey, husband, I would like some watermelon shake. Let's go to Thailand. Even though these are things I can clearly make at home.
Right. When we made them at home and they were.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to tell you about my watermelon.
Okay.
I grew one.
Oh, was it good?
It was.
Ooh, was it really sweet?
It was super sweet and super juicy.
Because it had black seeds in it, did
it? Did have black seeds.
Yep. Those are always sweeter.
But it was a sugar baby watermelon.
Oh.
And they're really small, but this one was like really tiny. I have to show you a picture. My husband like laughed at it, but it was time for it to be picked off. And we ate it. It was so good.
Good.
I was scared to eat it. I'm scared to eat stuff that grows in my garden sometimes.
Why?
Because I be feeling
like what's in it.
But sometimes them bugs be all over it. Look how little it is. It's like literally the size of the palm of his hand.
Like a mango. A mango melon.
Yeah, but it was a melon. So that harvest, I got a little bit of green beans and a watermelon.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I got some collard greens growing, but they're not doing good right now. They still small.
Okay.
We're working on it.
All right. Well, we are going to wrap it up. Please like, subscribe, give us 5 stars. And if you already have it on your phone, download it to somebody else's phone so they can listen to us as well. And we can be found on iTunes, Spreaker, Anchor, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Pods, Podbean, and wherever else you listen to your podcast, except for iHeart. And if you want to connect with us, we are always on the gram at its_not-a-fairy-tale, or on Twitter, _fairytale, or on, that is so pretty.
Yeah,
okay.
Or
on Facebook at It's Not a Fairy Tale. And you can also reach out to us by email if you have a business buzz or a fairy topic or a beautiful fairy moment, because we all want to hear that love is beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, so it can be something big or small. Like if your significant other took the dog out one morning and just let you lay in the bed, we want to hear about it.
Yes, those are great moments.
They are.
Nothing's too little.
Are always wonderful.
Yes.
So yes, so definitely check us out, and we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.